Okay, adjective clauses in English. So, what is an adjective clause? And when do we use adjective clauses? Well, an adjective clause is a group of words that help us describe something. So if you want to describe a noun or you want to give extra information about a thing or a person, you can use an adjective clause. For example, teacher, what is a senator? I heard this word on the news, senator. What is a senator? Well, a senator is a person who represents the people from their state in government. For example, I am from Ohio. We have 2 senators that work in Washington, D.C., representing the people of Ohio. Every state has 2 senators. A senator is the person who represents the people from their state in government. Who represents the people from their state in government? This is the adjective clause. This part of the sentence helps explain or describe what a senator is. So, in this video, we are going to talk about 3 different words that we use when we are making adjective clauses in English. That, which, and who. If we are describing a thing, we can use which or that. If we are describing a person, we can use who or that. That is awesome. We can use that for people and things. Okay, let's look at some more examples. Okay, example number 1. The U.S. is a country that has mountains, beaches, and plains. Here's another example. The U.S. is a country that many people move to. So, both of these are examples of adjective clauses, and they are a little bit different. The first one is called a subject adjective clause, and the second one is called an object adjective clause. These words are not super important to remember. There is one thing that is very important to remember, however, and that is, what is the difference between these 2 sentences? In sentence number 1, the adjective clause starts with the word that. After the word that, I have a verb, has. That has mountains, beaches, and plains. In example sentence number 2, after the word that, I have a new subject, many people. This is very common in English. We can do both of these, but they work a little bit differently. So let's look at some more examples. The U.S. is a country that has mountains, beaches, and plains. Okay, teacher, you already told me that. Number 2. The U.S. is a country which has mountains, beaches, and plains. This looks like the same sentence. It is the same sentence. Remember, for things, we can use that or which. So both of these sentences are exactly the same. Number 3. The boss is the person who hires and fires employees. In this sentence, I am using the word who because the subject is a person, the boss. The goalie. What is a goalie? The goalie is the player who protects the goal in soccer. Again, I am using who because the subject is a person, goalie. It is okay to use that in sentence number 3 and 4 also. These are subject adjective clauses. That means after the word that, after the word which, after the word who, I have a verb. No new subject. Object adjective clauses. Number 1. The U.S. is a country that many people move to. Okay, teacher, stop repeating yourself. Okay, number 2. Soup. Soup is a meal which I usually cook in the winter. This is an object adjective clause. Why? Because I put a new subject after the word which. Soup is a meal which I usually cook in the winter. The boss is a person who I respect a lot. Okay, again, I put I after the word who inside my adjective clause. The goalie is the player who the coach chose last year. Again, I can put a new subject, the coach, after the word who inside my adjective clause. So, why am I telling you this? What is the difference? Well, there is one big difference with how we use these in English when we are talking and when we are writing. If I have an object adjective clause, I can omit the adjective. What? Omit is a fancy word to say take out, remove, delete, get rid of. Omit? No more. So let's look at our 4 examples again. Now, watch what I can do. I can omit, take out, that, which, and who, and the sentence is good. The US is a country many people move to. This is okay. This is a good sentence in English. Because I have a new subject after the word that, I can take out the word that. Soup is a meal I usually cook in the winter. I can take out the word which. The boss is a person I respect a lot. I can take out the word who. And the goalie is the player the coach chose last year. I can take out the word who. Okay, so I can take out the word who, but is it okay to leave the word who in the sentence? Yeah, no problem. You have the choice here. You can say, the goalie is the player who the coach chose last year, good sentence, and the goalie is the player the coach chose last year. Also, this is a good sentence. So, if you want to put that, which, and who every time when you are speaking or writing, no problem. But we Americans will use these sentences both ways. Sometimes I will say that, sometimes I will take it out. If I have a new subject after the word that, or which, or who. Okay, that is for object adjective clauses. But if it is a subject adjective clause, you cannot omit the adjective. For example, the US is a country that has mountains, beaches, and plains. The US is a country has mountains, beaches, and plains? No, we cannot do this. In this sentence, I need the word that. I cannot take that out of the sentence. Why? Because after the word that, I have a verb, no new subject. For this reason, I need to have the word that, or which, or who in these sentences. The goalie is a person who protects the goal in soccer. The goalie is a person protects the goal in soccer. Sentence number 2, no good. Sentence number 1, no problem. Sentence number 1 is good, sentence number 2 is bad because I do not have a new subject, so I have to keep the word who in the sentence. Quick review. After the word that, which, or who, if I have a verb, I need to say that, which, or who. After the word that, which, or who, if I have a noun or a new subject, using that, which, or who is my option. I can do it, it's okay. I can take it out, also okay. There's one more thing. If I have an object adjective clause, I cannot repeat the subject. What? What are you talking about, teacher? Repeat the subject. For example, the goalie is the player who the coach chose him last year. This is bad. I cannot do this in English. Him at the end of the sentence is the goalie. And because I have an adjective clause here, I cannot repeat the goalie again. Goalie him, I cannot do this. The good sentence is the goalie is the player who the coach chose last year. Review time. Coffee is a drink that I have every morning. Coffee is a drink I have every morning. Good, 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 bad, bad, good, or bad, bad? Good. Both of these sentences are good. This adjective clause has a new subject, I, after the word that, so I can put that, I can take it out. Both sentences are good. Next one. Ohio is a state that has different weather every day. Ohio is a state has different weather every day. Bad? Good. The first sentence is good. I use the word that. The second sentence is not good. Why? Because in the first sentence, after the word that, no new subject. I have a verb, has. So I need to keep the word that in the sentence. Next one. I am a person who loves to sleep when it is raining. I am a person who loves to sleep when it is raining. Bad, good. The first one is good. I use the word who. I am talking about me. No problem. After the word who, I have a verb, loves. No new subject. For this reason, I need the word who in this sentence. First one good, second one bad. Okay, next one. Tea is a drink that my sister has every day. Tea is a drink my sister has every day. I know it. Wait a minute. I have one more for you. Tea is a drink that my sister has it every day. Okay. Answer number one, good. Number two, also good. That my sister has every day. New subject after the word that, I can take it out, I can put it in. Number three, wrong. Number three is bad. Why? Because of the word it. I cannot use the word it to talk about tea. In this sentence, I do not repeat the subject. The good sentence is, tea is a drink that my sister has every day. Finish.